Hi guys, welcome back to the first episode of our new brand Patreon exclusive series, Finley's Customization. There will be a different episode dedicated to each part of the custom process. One for the face-up, one for the clothes, one special one for the boots. Boy, that will be fun to figure out. And of course, this episode, which is dedicated to the wig making process. Finley is a character I designed to fit the beautiful Youpladolls Ziya I purchased last year. Some people search for VJDs to fit an original character, and others find a character to fit a VJD. I usually go for the first option, but I couldn't resist getting a Ziya, so I ended up doing it the other way around. This little one kept getting in front of the camera no matter how many times I put her down from the desk. Her original design was shared a while ago here on Patreon, but since then her character has evolved and I'm mainly letting the creative juices flow and just go with my own taste and power of imagination to let her design herself. So as all of you know, I had a certain tragedy happen to my memory card and I lost the first few segments for this video, like the selection of the alpaca hair, dyeing different color strands, the creation of wefts, and the making of the wig cap. No matter what I did, I just couldn't save the video files. Then we will have to start this video from the gluing process, which personally is my favorite anyways. First off, we mark where we want the part of the wig cap to be. I will be making a ponytail with bangs, so I'm marking the part for the bangs. I make a small incision with an X-Acto knife, and then use scissors to cut the line drawn. I'm going to widen the space a bit, enough so the wefts for the part can fit through. We put the wefts through and glue them to one side of the cut, covering that whole side completely. Then we repeat the process on the other side. When the glue dries, I secure all the strands. I want to glue together the part now, so there's no opening anymore. You can use the same glue to do this, but I wanted to take a shortcut and use super dry fast glue. Just pour out a little bit in a couple of sections and press together. Now the part is perfectly closed and secure. I will use a removable glue pad so the wig cap sticks to the head while we continue with the process. The struggles of being a cat owner are being perfectly depicted here. The row directly next to the part will be glued backwards, so it acts like some kind of second part, if you know what I mean. That's the result for now. The last row of wefts we can glue the regular way. We do the exact same thing on the other side of the part. Because this will be a ponytail and we don't want the edges of the wig cap to be visible when we pull up the hair, we glue the wefts on the inside of the wig cap all around the base. Now to make the ponytail. I roll up some wefts with glue to create a thick web. I use my shortcut with super glue again here. I've got no patience sometimes. I mark the spot and then we super glue that bitch, weft. Next we glue a few wefts around the ponytail to give it a little bit more volume. The leftover wefts we can just glue semi-randomly without worrying too much about the uncovered spaces. After all, when we pull up the ponytail, the previous layers are thick enough to hide them. Gluing is complete. Ta-da! Admire my wonderful hand movements. I'm trying to be all showcasey here. We tie up all the inside layers first, to make it easier on ourselves when we grab and pull up the outside ones. See? Now the ponytail is all set. The hair on the front is being a rebel for now, so we need to teach it how to stay down. We do this with water. I'm being very generous with it, all around the parts where the hair is being forced into a new position. Then we cover the whole thing with plastic wrap and leave it to dry for the night. The next morning we can remove it to see how it worked out. Good, now it's all staying in place. All that's left is the cutting and the styling. I make some parts of the bangs shorter, and why not? A loose braid on each side. To settle the bangs in place for good, I'm using a little fabric tack glue and securing each strand to the sides. And that's basically it. The wig is now finished. For my very first ponytail, I can say I'm happy with the results. It was a very fun project to make, and I'm sure I'll definitely try to make more ponytails in the future. I also want to make a regular hair down wig for Finley to use. What do you guys think? Next up, the face up. Stay tuned for the second Patreon exclusive episode of the Finley customization series. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Cheers!